couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Ay, cause he gave me patience. Ay, swear that all makes sense. Ay, when you making bands can make friends.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the San Francisco 49ers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, break.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go. Check safety, check safety. Kill.
6-6, pull it high.
Kill, turn it.
Sit.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Got it.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
Watch the safety.
Topper.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, where that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
The throw over the middle, taken in.
Oh, good night, baby. Good night, baby.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Score.
6 guard. Check 6 guard. Let's go.
Bortles now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Lamb. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Blue draw quarters. Shoot.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Set. 8 read.
So don't say nothing.
Let go.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Watch the run. Check 9.
Ready.
They'll run with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
This is set. 19. 53. Hey, 59. 24.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long. An early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Watson, off play action. Open man is Michael Thomas. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. 36, 36.
50 points down, he's coming.
7. 64. Wait. Shift. Watch the shift.
54.
Come on.
Again, it's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? Needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Watson looks to throw again, and Thomas has it. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Let's go, defense.
On first down, Watson. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You got 3, you got 3. 3 down, 3 down. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. Here, one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Watson. He's got Thomas yet again. Complete. Past the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. To the air yet again. Watson. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and goal.
52. Big Ed, Big Ed, Big Ed. Slam.
64.
They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Whip. Watch the whip. Spine. No.
61, Matchbox White.
Now Bortles. Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Eagles.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Bortles. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Bortles going to come up here on 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Ready. 10 Lobo. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
Watch the screen. Pass.
Now on 2nd and 16. Bortles caught by the tight end Ertz. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Brandon, they didn't get everything they wanted out of that play, but the tight end did. And I don't mean it in a positive way. Great job of him holding on after absorbing that big hit.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 4th down. Now Brett Maher for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The kick by Maher is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On 1st down, it's Watson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On second down, Kamara. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Off of play action, it's Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, exit. He's there. There.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. At a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Check 24. 59. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Watch QB draw. Watch QB draw. Check, check, check.
Hey, 31.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Jim. 53, Mike.
59.
He's coming. Double up.
Hey, 59.
Rush in.
Hey, 24.
Rush in.
Back. Hey, 24.
Throwing again is Watson. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 41-yard attempt.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Watson now 11 of 16 through the air. It's first and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
From the 38, Watson completes it to the tight end, Kittle. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Set. 19. Check. 53's mine. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
25, check 25.
59. Echo. Let's go.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1.
65.
And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
X3, 218, chopper. 51. Go.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bortles. And this is Ertz with it, right side. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Set, ready? 70, Indy. 54.
That's right, baby. They don't want to go.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
It's now 4th down.
Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards there on the catch and run. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline. You're persona non grata on our team at that point.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Kamara. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Watson over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to his running back, Alvin Kamara, and it's 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Check 3. It's 3. No.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And he's got it. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
Come on, boy. You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready up.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the They've got to get their timing back.
46-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the flag, watch the flag, watch the flag. First team spill. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch the twist, watch the twist.
Here's Bortles to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Snap comes at 1, and it's Bortles. Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. General West. Hey, wahoo. Get it.
Now Bortles again. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Matt Bosher now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Check 49, check 49, check 49.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. 55. Out. Check 43.
And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 9-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd down. Watson gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Set. 19. 53. Mike. Blue game. 24. 59. 's the Mike. 50. Bravo. 59. Hey, alert 3.
Out of the gun, Watson. Man open, it's Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
19. We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. '47's the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47.
Watson on first down. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Watch 41. Single receivers. 59. Over there. Single receiver. Check. Crunch. 24. Check 26.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with third down and just a yard to go. Here's Watson. Well, the objective there, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Crash. Switch. SOS. 24 is down, he's coming.
Here we go on fourth. Watson. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watson in the offense going to come up first and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
Second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Alert 3. Check 3.
Back to throw, Watson. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
24 down, he's coming.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Coming to you, coming to you.
That's 54.
From the gun, here's Watson. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Let's go.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
He's coming. We got double up.
First 6.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Oh, you got D?
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
53 is the Mike.
Throwing now, Watson. Forced out to his left. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
To throw is Bortles. On the comebacker, complete. That's Lamb. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Let's be grip.
Bortles now to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Bortles now 13 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Topper.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
From just shy of midfield, Bortles. Now a desperation throw. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 25-yard line.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did.